Hello Vlogmas friends, it's day 18. Just doing a quick intro while I'm sitting in my car outside my dentist's office. I had a teeny tiny filling without freezing. My husband would be very proud of me because I usually have freezing for everything and he never does. But this was just a little filling right at the front there and a little bit of grinding of a sharp tooth a couple of teeth away from it. And it makes so much difference. Look, it's smooth there. Oh, I'm so happy with that. It was just a really a quick fix, and I could have had it done so long ago. I should have just done it. Especially as, you know, when I speak, mostly my lower teeth are on show. I'm not the sort of person whose top teeth really show until I smile. Why didn't I just have that done years ago? I can't even remember how many years I've had that. Anyway, I didn't bring a microphone out with me today, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So the plan now is to go and pick up a friend of mine to go for coffee together because we don't work together anymore and I wanted to keep in touch. Plus, I have some fruitcake to give to her for Christmas. So I'll see you later. I'm home now. We had our hot chocolate at a gluten-free vegan bakery and I could not resist bringing home some treats for the family. Ooh, look at those muffins. There's a blueberry one, a couple of apple ones and a couple of banana ones, and they look delicious. It's funny, I was just looking outside at my backyard. I'm going to put the kettle on. And I noticed this deer flying around outside. There was like 3 of them and they were bounding around like crazy. And the funny thing was, is I had come around the side of the house and I hadn't even seen them. I must have been really close to them. So I come up, I look out my kitchen window and they're scooting over the fence to the neighbours, and then they scoot back to this yard. And they just looked all crazy, leapy-abouty and excitable for some reason. They're not there now. I was hoping to get a bit of film of them, but they've gone. Yeah, not sure what they were on, but they were very excited about something. A very satisfying little pile of gifts that can go upstairs and be put under the tree now. Oh, a few technical difficulties here tonight. However, I think we are recording now and I can repeat myself. Honestly, the amount of times I've had to say everything more than once because of some glitch. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I had a really nice cup of hot chocolate with my friend and brought those muffins home earlier. I had half of a blueberry one and half an apple one, and they were really good. 9 out of 10. I think those are better than the donuts they sell. And the donuts are quite impressive, but the muffins were better. And I think the family agreed. They haven't all gone yet because at least one kid hasn't come out and grabbed one, but he will. After we'd all had our snacks, it was time to think about dinner. And most of it was really simple. It was just pasta and sauce. I just made a really basic tomato sauce with some mushrooms and pepper in. And I also made, just to make it a little bit more interesting, pesto bread twists. So it was just my regular bread dough recipe. The proportion is just 4 cups of flour to 1 tablespoon of active, like instant yeast, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, and then 2 cups of water. So I doubled it and made way more than we needed, but it'll get eaten. And you just roll it out and you spread the pesto over it, fold it over itself, and then cut strips and sort of twist it and put it on the baking sheet. And it was very delicious. The pesto, I didn't use as much fresh basil as they said in the recipe, I don't think, because I just grabbed one packet from the supermarket this morning. So it was probably 1 cup instead of 3. But the flavour was fine. The basil flavour was perfectly intense enough, I think. As far as I'm concerned, it was fine. So now we're all stuffed to the gills. So my job is done there. And then, of course, I had to come down here and get some wrapping done, which I did. I can put these gifts under the tree. They won't be there for long because most of them will be leaving the house tomorrow. These notebooks I bought this morning from the dollar store are a bit of a pain. They've got a sticker on the back that doesn't peel off easily. Don't you just hate that when you buy something new and it takes you half an hour just to get the wrapping or the sticker off? So yeah, I got nails because I was picking away every single one of these just to get them usable. So I have a spare that's not earmarked for anybody right now, and I still have this spare pen holder, which was the one I wasn't 100% happy with down the side there. My top stitching was a little bit under par there. But if I have need of a sudden last minute gift, I am prepared. So I'm super happy with this beanie. I am really enjoying knitting it. I guess a little bit of knitting was just what I needed. I haven't had a knitting project in a bit, and this has just turned out to be the perfect thing. So this is the I don't know if it's Zahira, maybe Zahira beanie by Lily Knits, and I am using the Lion Brand Heartland in the colour Capital Reef. It's funny, it's a bit of a conundrum, this one. Not a conundrum, an oxymoron? No. I know what I'm thinking. What I'm trying to say is that it's fluffy with a sheen at the same time. So normally when you have a yarn that's fluffy, you can probably see the fluff on there. Normally when you have a fluffy yarn, it doesn't have a sheen as well. And I'm not crazy about yarns with sheens on. I have never ever bought or been attracted to Karen Simply Soft because it looks so shiny in the shop. And I'm like, I wouldn't want to use that. But this has always got a little bit of a sheen to it, along with its fluffy halo. So I've been knitting away on this and it's grown quite well. The cables are really soft. I'm getting a little fed up with this phone tonight. I'm yakking away. First thing, I'm yakking away at the camera, and then it goes back to the home screen, and I realise I probably turned on the video and then turned it off again, and then thought I was recording, but wasn't. And so it was like, oh, she's not recording right now. We'll just close this app. And then, as I was yakking away about my knitting, the screen goes dark and it says, 5%, plug your phone in. So then I ran upstairs to find my phone cable where it normally is, and it wasn't there, just to come down and find that it's plugged in to the socket right behind me, because I must have charged it here last time when I was sewing. Oh dear. So where was I? Oh yeah, I think I was talking about my beanie. I think that this could actually be a one-day project. If I had the if I had the time, like if I had no other commitments in a daytime, I think I could have cast this on and bound it off again in one day quite easily. It's quite quick to do. It's not hard. The cable crossings are just C, what do they call them? C6F, where you hold 3 stitches to the front, knit 3, and then knit 3 off the cable needle. And they are not classically positioned with like reverse stockinette around them or anything. So they're just really soft and subtle. I love them. And I think there's going to be one more set of cable repeats, and then it'll be time to decrease. Talk about super fast. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a pom-pom or whatever on the top. I'll think about that when I get there. But yeah, very satisfying knitting. And I do like a quick finish. So this is likely to be a very, very short video today. I didn't obviously film my grocery shopping this morning because that was kind of unexciting. And it's getting to the point where I think I'm just going to end up sitting on the couch to do some knitting. I'm in 2 minds about that, actually. I do need to clean my house before my friends come tomorrow afternoon. I could start tonight, but it's been a sort of on the go all day sort of day. I haven't really had any time to just sit and put my feet up because I went out to the shops at 9 a.m. and it's been doing something this whole time until now. So I think I'm going to go and enjoy some knitting time and leave the cleaning for the morning. I've got until 1. I think I'm going to make a gingerbread cake for the event. And so all I need to do is get up at the same time again tomorrow, stick a cake in the oven, run around with the vacuum cleaner, clean the bathrooms, water the plants, and clean the kitchen floor. So I think I can do that by 1 o'clock. All right, I'm going to call it a night. So thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you tomorrow with something else.